Caroline, come here.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi, I am good. How are you? Caroline, come here.
Oh,
Look who it is.
I hear her.
Come here.
Hi,
Can you
Karen.
say hi? Can you wave to Miss Stephanie?
How are you? Look at that big smile. She's getting so big.
A little runny nose.
Have her
Can
all.
you blow her a kiss?
Oh, what is that?
What are those? Are those like your goldfish penguins? Yeah.
Very
Okay.
cool. So she's feeding herself beautifully, got the pincer grasp. So I
Yeah.
wanted to, first of all, just thank you for meeting with me today. I know normally we love to be in person, but we are living in COVID world. And
Oh,
so,
what are you showing her?
who is that?
Who is that? Let's move this down a little bit. What is that? What animal is that? What does that animal say? Are you giving it a kiss?
Oh,
What does a horsey say? Neigh.
horse. Thanks for showing me your horse. Neigh, says the horse. That's a good horse.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say, obviously, we would much rather be in person, but we are, oh, I see your horse, doing what we need to do to keep everybody safe right now. So please don't stress about whether or not she's on the screen or how much she participates in today's visit. Oh, what do you have now?
What animal is that? Is that a piggy? Can you say pig? Pig. Pig.
Very good. And what does the piggy say?
What is it? Piggy is kind of hard for us. We're still working on that one.
That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. So she may or may not participate. We also understand their attention span at this age is short and that is developmentally appropriate. So we are flexible and we go with the flow and we're going to read her cues. I love that you are already in a space like your play area. So if she loses interest in our activity and she engages in her own play, that is fine, absolutely fine. So
perfect.
Yay! She pushing her little
rocking chair.
Oh, look at that! And you put one leg in it and one leg out, huh? So last time we visited, we were talking about how we're coping with COVID and about transitions because she was about to start at Mom's Day Out. So did she start that?
Have you gone to school? Did you go to school? Yeah. So she's gone 2 times now, and she's actually done really well, way better than I thought she would.
That's fantastic.
Hardly has cried and actually ate some lunch, napped a little bit.
Good. Well, and you prepared her. You guys talked about it and you prepared her for that transition. So that probably helped contribute to it. Oh, you give him Mom a hug. We also
woke up early
about social emotional development and that work-life balance. And we'll big hugs. Big hugs. And then last time our activity was the tennis ball puzzle. Have you guys had a chance to continue that at all or anything like that?
We have. She showed her dad later that day, and it was really fun. So I feel like she finally figured out just to put the ball on top, the 7th ball. So she's done pretty well with that.
Very good. Very good. Listen
We're
to
very
what she's saying.
Are we just jabbering? Are you going to cover up Minnie Mouse? Is Minnie Mouse cold? Yeah. We're very into blankets right now.
Okay. Very good. Well, and look, that's what I was wondering if she would do. She's walking while carrying a large object there. So, and even running. Oh, who did you get?
Who is that? Can you show Miss Stephanie who you have? Who is that? Minnie.
Oh, and I love, you got Minnie. I love how you asked if, can you show her who you have? And she walked over that understanding of language. Look at you, Caroline. And do you know what I notice? Caroline, you have a bow on your head and Minnie has a bow too.
Yeah. Hey, where's your, that's big Minnie. Where's your little Minnie? Can you find your little Minnie Mouse?
She says.
Go find little Minnie Mouse. Okay.
Oh, I
You
love
go get her? Okay, go get her.
Yay. So today, during today's visit, I thought we would do an activity that fits her current interests and development. You mentioned she's into trains, and we know she's a very active toddler. So we're going to try an activity called Train Ride, and we'll also talk about temperament and discipline and the family well-being, just the exploring family relationships. You had mentioned at check-in wanting to talk about hitting. So we'll be sure to talk about that. That fits in beautifully
Yes.
with discipline. Look at her just go, go, go. I love it. Is there anything else that came to mind that you want to be sure we talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen real quick here and show you our activity page. The activity page is called Train Ride, and we ahead of time we talked about the different materials that you might have already in your home that we can use. And so in just a few minutes here, I'll have you kind of show her some of the different like chairs and crates and everything she can push around, and we'll watch and see what she does with those and how she's pushing them. So that's really looking at those big, large muscles and how she's moving and exercising those large muscles. The other piece is that social emotional development and just seeing how she leads the play and if she leads the play experience. Do you find her leading play?
I think she's definitely getting into it, and she's starting to really get into pretend play.
Okay.
Can you help? Okay, we're gonna move right there. I'm still listening.
Oh, you're good. You're absolutely good. And then we always talk about what's in it for us and the child, but also the parenting behavior. So as you follow her lead, you're responding to her directions. And when you match how she's playing, it helps her carry out her plans. So we'll really be looking at that responding parenting behavior. Do you have any questions about the activity?
I don't think so. I have a bunch of chairs for her.
So look at that over there. You sure do. So she's already starting to explore them, and that's fantastic. I see her.
Are you scooping? You got your spoon.
Okay, and see what you're doing too, Jennifer, is I hear you. Oh, you got your blue spoon. You're using that talk to describe what she's doing constantly, and that is what builds her language. I love how you put the camera up so she wouldn't be able to touch it too much, but at the same time, we can still see her. I see your blue spoon, Caroline. What do you do
with your blue spoon? Go. What do you do with the spoon? What do we do with this? What do we do with a spoon? Do we scoop? And do we feed ourselves with a spoon? Can you go feed Minnie with your spoon? Oh, let's see. Okay. You gonna go feed her? Okay.
I like her She's got that pretty consistently.
We got the down pat. We can say yes, but we prefer
Got it.
Do you want to play a game?
So what we could do is if you, just to get her started, if you want to start pulling some of those chairs over in your open space, and then you can talk to her about what you're doing.
Should I line them up for her, or?
I would start by pushing one over.
Okay.
Caroline, I love it. She found real quickly a snack on the floor.
Oh yeah. Okay, Mommy's gonna put these chairs over here. Okay, do you want to make a choo-choo?
You get
to know how
Papa
has choo-choos at his house? Do you want to make a choo-choo? Okay.
Oh, and
Should Bunny make a choo-choo? Okay, can you hold Bunny? Okay, let's bring these chairs over.
Look at that.
Where do you want to put these chairs? Where should we put them? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see you're doing great.
Where do you want to put the chairs to make a choo-choo? Choo-choo? Do we want to make a line of chairs? Can you bring this chair and maybe put it right here? Can you, here, why don't we put our snack down? Thank you.
So good at following directions.
Energy. Okay, can you pick up the chair and maybe put it right here? Okay, you're gonna push it or slide it. Okay, push it right here.
And notice she's lifting it up there. She's using a lot of muscles to lift. Good work, Caroline.
So strong.
Oh, there you go, and you put it down.
Good job. Okay, where's that one gonna go?
Yeah.
Where's that part of the choo-choo gonna go? Oh my goodness, you're so strong. Okay, and how about this part of the choo-choo? Where should we put that one? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Bunny gonna ride in the choo-choo? Okay, where should we put that part of the train car? Where should we put it? You wanna put it right here? The back of the choo-choo? Okay, oh, good job. Do you need some help? Yes. Can you say please? Come here. Oh, are we bringing something else for the choo-choo train?
Oh, look at that.
Baby stroller. Okay.
Jennifer, has she ever done anything like this before?
No.
No. So this is a totally new experience. Look at that. You grabbed that to add to your terrain. I love it, Caroline. Did you anticipate that she would do that?
No, I did not.
She's gonna,
okay.
Look, Caroline, look at, I have a book and it has a train in it. And all these cars are lined up, just like you're lining up all of your chairs or all the parts of your train.
Can you find anything else that we could put in our choo-choo? Do you have any other chairs? Okay, we're not gonna touch the screen. No, thank you. Hey, what about your rocking chair? Can you put your rocking chair in the choo-choo?
I love that. That's perfect. We'll talk about that a little bit later with discipline, but how you just beautifully redirected her. That's that designing and guiding, and you let her know what she could do with her hands instead of touching the screen.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Where can we put that part of the choo-choo? Where should it go? Where should can we put the choo-choo right here? Do you want that to be the front of the choo-choo?
Yeah, that could be our engine.
Oh, you want the nugget to be part of the choo-choo? Okay, I think
Would that work, or is the whole thing connected, Jennifer?
No, it works. Do you want Minnie to sit in the chair? Okay, say choo-choo, chugga, 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 choo-choo. Okay. You want that to be part of it? Yeah? Okay. What part do you want to carry? Okay. Oh, ready? Can you help mommy? All right, muscles. Hopefully there's no spiders underneath here. Okay. Here, let's try this be the part of the choo-choo. Should we put this right here? Okay. What about this piece? Where should we put that? This is a long choo-choo train.
It is a long choo-choo, just like the train in the book. And I love, Jennifer, how you're asking her questions to guide her and letting her lead the play and take ownership in it. So many times at this age, they don't have control of a lot, but they want control. So this is a great way to give her opportunities to lead play and build her self-esteem. Look at you running.
Definitely want control.
You definitely want control, you said.
Oh yeah. Caroline, where do you want this part of the choo-choo to go? Should we put it in the back, the caboose? Yes, can you help me? You want the blankie part of the choo-choo? Okay, where's that gonna go?
And I love, Jennifer, like you're being her play partner. The two of you are working together to play, and we know children learn through play. We also, I wanted to touch on that temperament as she's playing. last time we touched on it a little bit, and you shared that of those 3 temperament styles, you felt she was really more of the slow to warm variety.
Yes. She is definitely slow to warm. Takes her, at Mom's Day Out, they kept telling me, they're like, we're not getting any smiles from her, but we know she's having a great time. I'm like, oh yes. She takes a while to warm up.
Got it.
Hey, can you say help? Help. Okay.
Oh, listen to it. She said that so clearly as well.
Okay, let's bring it over here. Help. Let's show Miss Stephanie how you say help. Well, that's flat hand. Flat. Oh, book. Help.
Very good, Caroline. You are using your words and your signs to communicate. What's inside of there?
What's inside of your box? What is that? We're very into blocks right now and building. So these are magnetiles?
Oh, the magnetiles. Excellent. Excellent. Well, and I love to, again, we're letting her lead the play. And so she has a mission, and that's absolutely fine. We'll get back to our train later. Oh, are you
okay. Do you want to, what do you say? Can you say, please dump? Okay, help me. Help. Oh.
Dump.
Maybe you could make a track for the choo-choo to go on while Miss Stephanie and I talk.
Oh, that's a good idea. Mommy's got lots of good ideas.
Can you make a track for the choo-choo? Can you line up these? Yeah? Okay.
I love how you then connected that, Jennifer, to what we had been talking about, so she could then make her own train. So before she was using her large muscles with the chairs and stuff, and now we're using a little bit of the smaller muscles there. She has to connect those. So that's wonderful. So with that temperament, you said slow to warm, but she has made that transition to Mom's Day Out smoothly. So that's fantastic.
Yes.
What do you notice about her activity level? Would you say she is pretty active or content playing calmly?
You know, I feel like she's pretty active, but at the same time, like she could play this for a few minutes until she gets distracted onto something else.
Uh-huh.
I kind of feel like she's a mixture of both, honestly.
Okay. And that's very common, that they can have different, they're different temperament styles, but may have different aspects of each one. So
yeah, she probably leans more towards the calmly play. You know, if I was to compare her to some of her cousins who are go, go, go.
Uh-huh.
Her off playing in the kitchen by herself.
Got it.
But yeah, she's definitely still very active.
Yes.
We're tired by the end of the night.
Well, I would imagine you are too. You're very tired.
That's what I'm tired, yeah.
Well, and that's just, you know, she's 20 months now, and that is, they're just very independent, wanting to be independent and so curious, exploring the world around them. So again, like how you've designed that open play space that you have for her downstairs so she can play and explore. So I'm going to share my screen again here and show you an page here from our curriculum. Last time we looked at the understanding temperament handout, and it looked at the 3 types. We want to look a little more specifically today. This is supporting her temperament and looking at individual traits. So you just shared that she's can kind of go back and forth between the high and low activity level. What about her daily patterns? Does she prefer a very consistent schedule for eating and sleeping, or is she more flexible and unpredictable?
Oh no, we are on routine.
Yes.
Always has been.
I was going to say, since she was very tiny, you guys worked to establish a regular routine and pattern for her.
What do you want more of?
Expect. And so, Jennifer, when her routine doesn't go quite as expected, if there's a change in it, what do you notice about how she handles that?
You know, in the beginning, she, like when she was more little, she would get very fussy if we tried to sway from nap time at a different time. She was not very easy on the go, could not nap anywhere else. So she would just get fussy and upset. Hey, can you take Doggy for a walk on the track? Can you come take your doggy for a walk? Oh, he might need to go potty. Can you take him on a walk and see if he'll go potty? Okay, here you go. Take him on a walk. Take his leash. Okay, thank you. Where are you going to take him to? You going to take him by the train? Okay. So now, sorry, I probably just forgot part of the question about her routine.
It's okay. So if her routine is changed, how does she handle that? How does she respond?
Now that she's older, she's much better. But personally, as a parent, I try not to change her routine as often, so I don't really put her in that situation.
Yes.
Gotta hold on 1 second. I'm still talking.
No, you're great. You're responding flexibly.
Safety first.
That's right. Look how well she scaled that. That's impressive.
Yeah. Woo! So I would say I don't really necessarily always give her the option to go off her routine. That's just more of our parenting style.
Yeah.
But when she does, she handles it okay.
Good.
I would say what's expected.
Good. The other individual trait is attention span. Would you say that hers is long or short? And at this age, it's tricky.
Twist it to me. Twist it. I would say her attention span, well, I mean, a couple things. It depends. Let's go here. I'm gonna put this bunny on your choo-choo. I'm gonna put this bunny. Can you put a bunny on your choo-choo train? You know how Papa's train has horses and other things on the choo-choos? You know that? Can you put something on your choo-choo train cars?
Oh, what are you gonna
do? What about your babies? Your babies want to go on a ride. Can you take your babies on a ride on the choo-choo? Okay, let me see. Choo-choo, chugga, 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 choo-choo. Sorry, repeat the question again.
Oh, no, you're great. Just her attention span.
Oh, her attention span. I would say we're still shorter, but I mean, if she's really into something, she can like 5+ minutes. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Chugga, chugga. I love her sounds too. And then we just talk about sensory sensitivity. Some kids are sensitive to like tagging clothes or like their jeans, or they're bothered by loud noises. Do you see any of that with Caroline?
I used to get concerned for her loud noises. Sometimes she'll, with like the Roomba, the vacuum, she'll, plug her ears. But I think she's also just experimenting by plugging her ears, what to see or what she hears.
Yeah.
Plug your ears.
I love that she heard you, and then they're listening to everything we say, aren't they?
Oh yes. What?
And they're pointing.
What do you see? So I don't know if she's really that sensitive to sounds anymore.
Got it. Okay. And then another one we talk about is how adaptable they are. They may have a positive attitude and real smiley right away, or they may not necessarily reach out or initiate playful situations. And you were kind of talking before, like at Mom's Day Out, she was maybe a little slower to warm and hold back a little, but like today in the comforts of her own home, she's been so social and engaged.
Definitely. Are you rocking Minnie?
And that last individual trait is just that frustration tolerance. So how does she handle things if it isn't going quite her way?
I don't know, Caroline. When something doesn't happen, do we get upset if we don't get our way? Oh, she's pointing to her owie.
Oh no, you had an owie?
Did you get upset when you got an owie? Yeah, your boo-boo. She has a favorite. Oh, you're giving your boo-boo a kiss. That's so nice. You all better? Yeah. I would say her frustration level. Hi. She definitely gets frustrated when things don't go her way, but I would say she's easily distracted or distractible.
Excellent.
Except if we're tired or hungry, then it's a little worse.
Yeah. Well, and that leads right into a discussion on discipline. So when we're finished, I'll share with you via email a handout, the handout I had just shared on the screen, and it talks about, based on those individual traits, ways that you can respond to her. Because we know that your temperament and hers may be a little bit different, and so we and somebody else would make a different temperament and we respond to them differently. So,
yeah. Are you singing?
Yeah. At the last previous visit, you and Elliot had filled out the views on discipline handout, and you guys were pretty much on the same page in regards to discipline, which was fantastic. And it sounds like today you have a discipline issue that you're facing, which is the hitting. So
yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about, tell me more about the hitting?
Okay, so I would say she has a little cousin that's about 3 months younger than her, and she's the youngest of 4, 3 older brothers. So my sister, her aunt and I were kind of talking because Caroline's picked up on hitting, which I knew was going to happen anyways. You know, when she goes to Kids Day Out, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
But she's definitely, oh, thank you. Did you find a fuzz?
That attention to detail.
She does not like any dirt. She knows when things are out of place. Thank you. Yucky. Yucky. But anyway, so her little girl was hitting Caroline. It's okay. I think that just exposed her to it.
Yep.
You know, with COVID, we don't really hang out before Mom's Day out with a lot of other people.
Yes.
And so now she's been, you know, hitting and not as, I mean, she'll hit myself and my husband. Thank you. So it's more so if she, you know, she doesn't get her way or if she's upset about something, she'll hit. And I think at first it was more of a novelty thing, like, oh, what is this? Like, look at their reaction. So we try not to react about it and distract and say, you know, hands are not for hitting.
Yes.
But wanted to get your thoughts on.
Well, and we mentioned, you said hands are not for hitting, and we mentioned this book. Does this one you guys have read at all?
Yes. So from our last visit, you know, when we talked about that, I got that book and I tried to read that to her because she loves books.
Yes.
So that's why I use that.
Good. Very good.
You're going to get stuck back there, sweetie. Can you go reverse? Bring it back. Okay.
You guys are doing great. Absolutely great. Look at, and we've got the walking backwards, which is a milestone at this age. I love it. Did she find another little thing?
More fuzz, probably.
Oh, she's cracking me up with her attention to detail. I love it, Jennifer.
I cannot have a dirty house. Is it a spider? No, it's a fuzz. Do you want me to get it? I have to get it, otherwise.
Right. But see, that's that temperament. That's her little personality. You know what she needs in that moment. And she's particular about how things are set up. So,
oh, yes.
Yeah. Are you climbing? Bug.
You want to sit on the top of that cushion?
So we know discipline means to teach, and with that book and in the conversations you have with her, thinking of what we can teach her to do instead with her hands instead of the hitting. So you mentioned that you try not to react too much when she does it. What have you tried to teach her to do instead of the hitting?
I just try to do, you know, like hands are for helping, and then I'll say like gentle hands. We've used that word gentle with the dog ever since, you know, I'm really young. You
hear Mom talking about, look at that,
I love that. Thank you. Yes, we do gentle hands.
Jennifer, that was incredible. Obviously, you have really been working on that. That's amazing.
We are. Oh, yes.
And then she came for her hugs, that nurturing piece she wanted to get in there, that little love with Mom.
Yeah. So we're working on gentle hands, but it doesn't always look like this. I think she's just performing for you.
Well, that's good.
But she's also understanding, so I'm happy about that.
That is very, very good. And we know because of the way brain development happens at this age, it's going to take a lot of repetition. And so she's going to test the limits, and it's and her job right now is to do that. And she's going to see, is Mom or Dad, are they going to respond consistently the same way every time?
Right.
Where's she trying to go now?
She's trying to climb the gate. Caroline, can you put these bugs on here? Can you open and close this? The bugs are hiding. Can you find the bugs? Watch your step. That choo-choo track is dangerous.
It has some pointy corners there. Oh, and see that, so curious about everything. She flipped the lid open. She wants to see what's inside. And at this age, that redirection and distraction are the two most powerful discipline strategies. So I love that you are using those. That is that designing parenting behavior. You're setting all those limits for her and designing her environment to keep her successful. So that's fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
So Caroline, we made a choo-choo train. And I have a special choo-choo train book called 1, 2, 3 to the Zoo. And in the very beginning here, look at the train engine.
Choo-choo. Look at the choo-choo.
What does the choo-choo say?
What does the train say? Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Oh, what is this? Can you see?
Yes, we can see perfectly. What animal is that? Is that an elephant? Uh-huh. Are we getting sleepy?
Are we? Well, and we'll go with the flow. I picked this book because it went along with the activity, and it also has the different animals. And I know you guys have practiced, and she's very good at many animal sounds. So it just goes through and it shows the different animals, and they're all going on the train. And then look, we have this train all along the bottom, and then all the animals get delivered to the zoo. They do.
Oh, do you want to show Miss Stephanie one of your books?
Well, that was a perfect segue. I was going to ask, what are some of her favorite books right now?
Oh, you want to show her this book? Here, can you sit on Mommy's lap so Miss Stephanie can see? So, I know how you said that in the past that characters or children can relate to characters. This book that she's looking at, a little boy in the book falls and hurts his knee at the park and gets an owie.
Yeah.
So are you going to find the owie page? And so the boy's name is Max. And so if she's running outside, I'll be like, oh, you don't want to fall like Max and hurt your knee.
Oh, Jennifer.
And immediately she'll stop running. She knows. It's amazing. So thank you for that tip.
Yeah, no, that is amazing. That is amazing. I like seeing how she flips the pages of the book too. And you said you think she's looking for the owie page?
I think she is. Can you find the owie page? I think it's, oh, you found it. Should we show Miss Stephanie?
Let's see.
Yeah, there, she's pointing.
Oh, is he sad? Oh no, Max got an owie. Ouch.
Max got an owie, didn't he? And is that what happens when we're running and when we shouldn't be running? We get owies like your owie. It's an accident though, it's okay. Getting all better. Look at, he has an owie on his knee and you have an owie on your knee.
So Jennifer, with the hitting, can you think of what do you really want that situation to look like? Obviously you want the behavior to change and the hitting to go away. What are you hoping would happen? And maybe is there a goal we could set around hitting or eliminating the hitting?
You know, I don't know if it's too soon, but I guess I need to work on her, like, and you tell me if it's too soon, but like maybe like label her feeling. Like, I feel like her vocabulary and her language is still, you know, not there yet. So I think it might be a little far out, but for her to say like, well, she doesn't even really say no. She doesn't like something. She said,
Okay.
But I mean,
she just did it. I heard it.
So I don't know, that might be too soon, but I guess maybe like just continue those gentle touches.
Yeah. I would say it's usually between 24 and 36 months they can start to identify their emotions. I think she may start to understand, but to expect her to be able to articulate them might be a little early. But I love it. Sounds like, oh.
Are you making different sounds?
But it sounds like, Jennifer, you have a goal maybe of continuing teaching her gentle hands to replace the hitting. Okay?
Yes.
So I'll make note of that. I'll make note of that, and the next time we'll just follow up and see what progress you're making on that goal. So to replace the hitting with the phrase gentle hands. Now, does Dad and Mom's Day Out and any other caregivers, do you think they use those same terms?
You know, I don't know if they use this. Dad definitely does. Okay, let's see. Oh, do you want to do this puzzle? Can you do this puzzle? Nope, we're not going to press buttons. No, thank you. Do you want to build these?
What we could do instead.
You show Miss Stephanie how we build a tower. You can't dump this out. Can you dump that out? Oh my goodness. Show Miss Stephanie how we dump it out. Here, let's push. Let's bring you back a little bit so she can see your cool tower. Okay, can you dump it?
Cool.
But that would definitely be something that I should talk to. Oh, another fuzz. Okay, I will move it. Her mom's teachers. So she knows, because she actually is in the same class as her cousin.
Okay.
And so I'm sure they're probably experiencing that when they're together.
Yes, absolutely.
Dump.
Very good. So so it's just important to have that consistency. So if you're using it, then they're all using the same words. It will just help to extinguish the sooner. So I want to be. I know she's probably getting to the end here, so I want to be very understanding of that. I wanted to touch on real quick, if it's okay, the family well-being, and we've talked about this a little bit over the course of our visits. I'm going to share my screen again and pull up, not that one, the handout that has the different family well-being topics. So we've touched on health of the family, mental health issues, early care and education. We just know that research tells us that the circumstances of a child's parents, along with their early family experiences, have a significant and long-lasting effect on their development, their ability to learn, and their overall health. So what all that means is we need to look at the big picture and the whole family and know that what's happening with your family is going to impact Caroline. So we've talked about these topics, and I'll be sure to send these to you in an email. But the one we're going to touch on real quick today is relationships with family and friends. And if you think about, the COVID world we're living in, how are you guys doing at balancing the needs of your family with your own needs?
I think we're doing pretty well. Elliot's been working from home since March. And so it's really been great that he's having this extra time with her throughout the day. And he doesn't have that drive home, that 30-minute drive home anymore. So it's nice. So we enjoy taking walks together, when she goes down to bed.
Good.
We, have some TV shows that we enjoy watching together, and maybe have a little adult beverage, just wind down. But as a family, we take her on walks all the time. We go play at my sister's house with her kids, and we go play at Mimi and Papa's house.
Okay.
And see news. So
what I'm hearing you say is that you guys have a lot of different social connections. You have your support from your family and each other and Mom's Day Out. And that's what we call one of those protective factors. And so I love to hear that. And the other one I'm seeing you guys display, and you've talked about, is you've had to everyone right now through all this has had to show so much resilience. Things are constantly changing. They keep changing safety guidelines. We're in an ever evolving world, and you guys have shown resilience and adjusted to all of the world and what's happening. And Caroline's growing and thriving as a result of that. So
she is, yes.
Just make sure that continue to utilize that support system, and if you need something, just reach out to those people in your social support network and to me. Yes.
We will, thank you. You don't want to eat that. That's yucky. You gonna take your doggy on the choo-choo train?
I wanted to do another one of those protective factors is the knowledge of child development, and you have so much knowledge of. Are you almost done?
Let's look at this book. Oh, is she mad? Is that how you're feeling right now?
Oh, Jennifer, that's so good.
Or is she happy? Can I see your happy face?
Where's your happy face, Caroline?
Can you show Miss Stephanie your happy face? Can you show her your teeth? Look up and show her your teeth. Okay, can you smile?
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you. Can you show her what you do when you get sad? You say, like the wheels on the bus, wah, 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 the baby on the bus. Okay, shy. Yeah, okay, shy, we're listening.
Oh no, you're doing amazing, amazing. So last time we had shared that resource 0 to 3, just to give you more ideas or places to look to get more information about child development. Had you had a chance to look at that at all?
Sorry, say that again.
No, that's okay. We talked about the resource 0 to 3 because you were wanting to learn more about child development. And so I was just curious if you had a chance to look at it.
We have not had a chance yet.
No problem. No problem at all. Oh, we might have frozen there.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. Oh, I hear you. So that's great. All right, Caroline, do you know what? It is almost time to be done. Can you show me how you sit on the train that we made?
You want to take biscuit off? Oh no, shoot.
Oh, I see you. You're there.
Okay, good. She's pressing buttons. Can you take biscuit on the train?
Oh, let's go see you can sit on the train. I wonder if mommy will sit on a train car too.
Do you want to go sit on the train car?
Together.
Okay, let's go sit on the train car.
So we'll wrap it up here. Today we talked about temperament and discipline
On this train car.
and family well-being topics. We really talked about hitting, and you made the goal to replace the hitting with the gentle hands. I wanted to share, oh, look at you, you're in your train car. In a way to continue this activity, you could take a paper plate and make it a steering wheel, and she could drive. You could make these little paper, and she could scribble on it and make tickets to get on the train.
Oh, choo-choo.
And that's the continued learning section of the handout, and I'll share that with you. I love how she's got her animals on there.
Taking the animals for a ride on your choo-choo? Oh, biscuit. Let's put biscuit right here.
And then I wanted to share, I know she loves books. There is, the County Library is having a little readers festival on Saturday, and it's virtual. And so they'll have different, I'll send you the link afterwards, but it has different presenters. But they also, if you show up to any county library between 1 and 5 on Saturday, they'll give you a free book. A free board.
Wonderful.
So I knew that would align with your constant wanting to promote literacy. So
Yeah.
and then we have a group connection virtual coming up on Wednesday called Storytime Yoga. And so she might be interested in that, and it would be a great way to kind of to help her learn a coping strategy as she's learning how to cope with all these different emotions. And for you, as we're coping with this crazy world we're living in.
Yeah.
Did you sit in there?
Are you supposed to be in there?
Oh.
No. That's for your babies.
I like how Biscuit is sitting on a chair. Where could Caroline sit?
Where could Caroline sit? She's going to be like right here.
Yeah, and they always let us know when they're about done. So she has done amazing today, as have you, and staying so patient. I know it's hard to be on a screen. I want to end by asking, what was your takeaway from today's visit? Anything that you might share with Elliot or that was helpful?
I think just to continue, you know, what we're doing with the hitting, and just using those vocabulary words and knowing that it takes time.
Yes, it does.
I was very impressed to see her actually attend to this activity. I wasn't sure how she would do with it.
Yeah, I loved seeing how she didn't even push, she lifted them up and to carry them over, like she just lifted up her stroller to put it on the nugget. And how you let her take the lead and play, and then
Be careful.
when necessary, redirected and guided her. So beautiful work on her part and yours. I'll reach out to you about scheduling the next visit for next month. And did you have any other questions or anything else you need?
I don't think so. I'm looking forward to your email. Can you come say bye-bye?
And is there, bye-bye, anything that you want to be sure we cover next time, Jennifer?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, come back here and wave.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, and I
Bye.
love that you're waving because that's a great thing that hands do.
Bye.
They're for waving.
Hands wave.
Bye-bye.
Maybe I can email you too, but maybe talk about nutrition and picky
Okay.
eating.
Yes, absolutely. We can definitely cover that. All right. Well, thank you guys very, very much. And I look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you next time. If you need anything between visits, just let me know.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Caroline.
Bye-bye, Miss
Have a
Stephanie.
good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.